Hey guys, thanks for joining me today. Wanted to talk to you a little bit about Hanukkah, the message it brings, and why it's most needed today. If you haven't heard, there was a terrible terrorist attack on Bondi Beach in Australia where 12
11.
innocent people lost their lives simply for choosing to celebrate the first night lighting of Hanukkah. And it's a shame. It's a tragedy that continues to happen in this world, and not much we can do. Being that we all live in this world, and there's only so much one person can do, which is at times is very little to none. Wanted to kind of talk about how the spirit of Hanukkah is what's needed for, especially for today, as it's incredibly, right. So yeah, I mean, as we light, millions of candles tonight, we're going to tell a story that has been told for thousands of years, from generation to generation, and that is the story of, the miracle of Hanukkah. And which essentially, to dumb it down for you, it's a story about a small light that should have never existed, right? Wasn't supposed to. It was a story about a small light that wasn't supposed to last, but it somehow did. Honestly, that feels pretty relevant right now. And like, let's be real, it's hard to ignore everything that goes on, all around us, right? The noise, the stress, the anger, this feeling that things have never been this heavy for us. Some days it feels like the world is just running on fumes, ourselves included. But Hanukkah reminds us about something very powerful that I think we all, lose sight of in today's busy times when we're just moving and grooving and trying to make our way and earn our next paycheck. It's that, you don't need a floodlight to push back darkness, right? It just requires one flame and one moment of kindness, one moment of courage, one more reason for us to choose, for us to just keep going. And that's what this holiday is really about, finding the light within for us to keep going. It's not about perfection, it's not about telling ourselves that everything is fine, but it's choosing to create light anyways. So today, here are a few things that I think we should all be grateful for and take a moment to just really think about. And that's for the people who show up in our lives, especially when it's inconvenient, because it's then when they are truly needed. For communities that protect joy and tradition in today's ever-changing times. For the resilience passed down through generation to generation. For the ability to rest, reconnect, and reflect. And hope that doesn't ask permission to exist. Hanukkah teaches us that gratitude isn't denial, no, it's resistance. It says, I see the darkness, and I refuse to let it win. So tonight, whether you're with your family, or by yourself lighting candles, or maybe you just happen to run across this on YouTube, um, I have a message, I hope you find a little warmth this week. I hope you remember that your light matters, and I hope you carry it forward for you and for others. Because even when everything feels wrong around us, light still spreads, hope still multiplies, and miracles still happen, sometimes quietly. So, from me to all of you, happy Hanukkah. May your days be brighter, your heart lighter, and your flame burn steadily. Thank you for your attention, and I hope you all have a safe evening. And yeah, talk soon.